Man, you ever show up to a job knowing it's gonna grind you down, but you still gotta push through? That's how it was for Marcus Green. Rolling up to the Skyline Heights construction site at the crack of dawn, his old Ford pickup rattling like it's got a grudge against the morning. He's 42, been swinging hammers and climbing beams for 20 years, his hands scarred up like a roadmap of hard work, all to keep his wife, Lena, and their 3 kids fed and dreaming. But every day, he's got to deal with Vince Malone, the site boss who's got a chip on his shoulder bigger than the steel girders they're hauling. Vince doesn't just manage, he lords over the place, dishing out the riskiest jobs to Marcus like he's testing him, daring him to break. Green, you're on the 30th floor today, scaffolding needs reinforcing. Vince barks, his smirk sharp enough to cut glass, knowing damn well the wind's howling up there, making every step a gamble. Marcus just nods, adjusts his hard hat, and thinks of his daughter's braces, his son's basketball camp, the life he's building one sweaty day at a time. It's not just the danger that gets you, it's the way Vince makes it personal, like Marcus's experience, his steady hand, his knack for spotting loose bolts before they kill someone, is a threat to his little kingdom. The other guys see it too. Javier, the rookie who's still learning to tie a harness right, or Ellie, the engineer who's got Marcus's back, but can't say much without risking her own neck. They all know Vince plays favorites, handing promotions to guys half Marcus's age with half his skill, just because they don't challenge his ego. But Marcus keeps his head down, teaches Javier how to double-check his clips, tells Ellie to keep logging those safety violations Vince ignores. He's not here to start fights, here to get home to Lena's cooking and his kids' laughter. Then one morning, everything shifts. Big shot developer Paul Whitaker shows up unannounced, his fancy suit screaming money, towing his 8-year-old kid, Sammy, who's bouncing around in a Spider-Man shirt, eyes wide like the cranes are straight outta a comic book. "Dad, can we climb to the top?" Sammy begs, and Paul laughs. "Not today, bud. This ain't a playground." Vince is all fake smiles, kissing up to Paul, but when Paul heads off to check blueprints, he dumps Sammy on Vince like he's a babysitter. Vince, of course, is glued to his phone, barely glancing at the kid, who's already eyeing the scaffold like it's a jungle gym. Marcus sees it coming. Sammy's got that spark, same as his own boy when he's about to get into trouble. He tries to warn Vince. "Hey, boss, kid's getting antsy. Maybe keep him closer?" Vince snaps back. "Mind your own damn job, Green, or you'll be out of one." The threat lands like a punch, but Marcus bites his tongue. Lena's voice in his head. "We'll get through this, baby. Just keep doing right." Minutes later, it's chaos. Sammy's halfway up the scaffold, 15 floors high, the wind screaming, a loose plank wobbling under his sneakers. Marcus is up on 30, but he spots the kid's red shirt through the steel lattice, heart pounding like a jackhammer. He bolts for the stairs, harness burning his hands as he slides down the cables, ignoring the pain shooting through his shoulder. Below, workers freeze, shouting, "Kid, don't move." But Sammy's too scared to listen, inching toward a gap where the railing's gone. Vince is nowhere, still yapping on his phone behind a pile of rebar. Marcus hits the 15th floor, lungs burning, and dives just as Sammy slips, grabbing the kid's arm as his feet dangle over nothing. "I got you, Sammy. I got you," he gasps, pulling him back, both of them collapsing on the platform. Sammy sobbing, Marcus's shoulder screaming like it's torn clean through. You'd think that'd be the end of it, right? Hero saves kid, everybody cheers? Nah. Vince storms up, face red as a stoplight, and lays into Marcus. "You abandoned your post, Green. You're done." Sammy's crying. "No, he saved me." But Vince ain't hearing it, spinning some BS about Marcus endangering the kid. The crew's stunned. Javier's fists are clenched. Ellie's filming it all on her phone, but Vince's threats keep everyone quiet. "Speak up, and you're next," he snarls. Marcus gathers his tools, head high, but inside he's breaking 20 years of sweat, gone, just for doing what's right. Driving home, he's dreading telling Lena, picturing his kids' faces when they hear there's no paycheck coming. But the story doesn't end there. Ellie's footage spreads like wildfire, workers texting it, posting it, calling out Vince's lies. By noon, Paul Whitaker's back, and Sammy runs to him, spilling everything. "Marcus saved me. Dad." Vince wasn't even watching. Paul watches the video, his face darkening with every second. He turns to Vince, voice low, lethal. You let my son nearly die, then fired the man who saved him? Vince stammers, but Paul's done. You're out. Now, turns out, Ellie's been logging Vince's screw-ups for years, ignored safety reports, shady assignments, all aimed at Marcus. The crew steps up, spilling stories of Vince's bias, his power trips. Paul doesn't just fire Vince, he calls an OSHA, HR, the works. Next morning, Marcus gets a call to come back. He's standing there, Lena holding his hand, when Paul steps up, voice cracking. Marcus, you saved my son, and you've been saving this site for years. He offers Marcus a new job, safety director, full authority to fix what's broken. Sammy runs up, hugging Marcus, yelling, "You're my hero." The crew erupts, cranes honking, and for the first time, Marcus feels seen. Paul announces big changes: anonymous reporting, real safety checks, a program named after Marcus to train workers right. The Skyline Heights Tower, half-built, isn't just a job, Anna Marie, it's a symbol of what's possible when you stand up. Look, Marcus's story ain't just about one guy, it's about fighting for what's right, even when it costs you. He could have looked away, let Sammy fall, kept his job. But he didn't. What would you do in his shoes? Drop a comment. Tell me a time you had to stand up, even if it meant risking everything. Hit that subscribe button if this hit home, and let's keep talking about what justice really looks like.